guys, thanks for tuning in to episode 3 of the Style Center.
We got a lot in store for you this episode.
And I will be interviewing the coordinator for high tea, hats, and heels.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's check it out.
Hey you guys, welcome back to the Style Center. We are here with a special guest, Miss Telesa Wright. Go ahead and tell us about yourself on today.
Well, basically today I'm here specifically to promote my my upcoming event, Hat, Heels, and High Tea.
Oh.
Yeah, I love doing things like that. The reason why I chose that type of event is because when I moved back to Mississippi from California, going back into the same area, the same neighborhood that I grew up in, I seen some of the same things that I used to be twisted in. Mm-hmm. So I said, I need to offer something for, women to get involved in so that we can be empowered, encouraged, and, just push to go to the next level. And I thought, I'm going to bring something that we as Black women don't naturally do. And so that's something I enjoy, tea, heels, and hats. And so then I just brought that together. So we have our next event coming up, March 24th. It's going to be a time of empowerment. We do many fashion shows because, we like fashion. We talk about beauty. We're going to have a panel of women who are experts in different areas. So I'm pretty excited about that. But that's not what I do for a living, but it's what I live to do. So
nice. I really love the fact that, you want to bring women together just so that we can empower and celebrate each other. I feel like a lot of times we forget, what empowerment really is. It's to really uplift and give people the opportunity and a chance, to be able to do something that you may have experienced yourself and you want others to be able to experience. And, we oftentimes do not celebrate each other enough. So I really think this is a really awesome idea that, you came up with. And so with the name, I know you said you wanted to do something that was a little bit different than what people are used to in Mississippi. So it's high tea, hats, and heels. How did that all come together for you?
Well, I know some people, tea just sounds like tea to some people. But for me, I think tea celebrates being able to slow down because sometimes we're in such a hurry. If you're drinking warm tea, you have to sip. Oh, so you slow down.
That's a good one. Yeah, I love that.
So I love that. And then I say that women are like tea bags. The more you dip us in hot water, the stronger we become.
Girl, give me a high five. I love that.
Yeah, and so I just feel like tea represents so many different areas and aspects. And I feel like, when we sit down, we have an opportunity to listen and pour into each other. And so the tea, just gives us an opportunity. And like you said, I felt like coming from California, I said, we just don't do what we should do for each other. I'm not world traveled, but I'm well traveled. And I said, I think that we were the only group that I noticed that does that. We walk in a room and you have a group full of beautiful women, different shades, different body sizes, our hair is just always different, but we'll be silent. Yeah. Instead of saying, oh my God, girl, you are rocking that.
Yes, because when she came into the room, you guys, I complimented her on this amazing outfit. I really love it.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. So, okay. So when you see women that, because I know we're going to get into the book later, when you see women who aren't able to kind of communicate with other women, what is like some of the keys or some of the red points that you see from those women that make you say, well, maybe she's not empowered, maybe she's gone through something? Because I know, you've gone through a lot yourself. Are you able to see in them some of those things?
Yeah, because I say that every woman has her insecurities. I don't care how beautiful we are, we have our insecurities. But then there's a difference in an insecure woman and a woman who has insecurities. A woman who has insecurities is hard on herself. An insecure woman is hard on every other woman that walks by. Wow. And so if I'm talking to you, if you feel like you got to belittle the next woman to feel better about yourself, I feel like you're an insecure woman. And the only reason why you would be insecure is because you haven't tapped into the powers that you have. And so sometimes instead of us being in like judgment mode because it's like she's messy, she's this, maybe she is a little messy, but the only reason why is because she's not sure of who she is. And so she doesn't know how to tap into her own power. And so when we get together as women and we encourage, and I say, sisters, you recognizing the beauty of another woman does not take away from yours. It actually enhances yours, because the more I can recognize your beauty and go, girl, I'm trying to learn how to put them brows on like that.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to do that. Yeah. Because we need to run towards that intimidates us. That's my biggest thing. I say, ladies, we have a tendency, especially in our insecurities, to see another woman that is operating in what we want to operate in, but instead of running towards it, we run away. And so I encourage women. It's like, okay, so maybe she is the businesswoman that you'd like to be, but instead of she thinks she all that, maybe she does think she's all that, and you do too. That's why you said it. So go over there and see what she's doing, and see how she can help you. Now, some women won't help you because some of us are like that, but in most cases, we are open to pouring.
So what are some tips, if you could give, let's say, 3 tips to encourage those women, or just things that they could do to work on themselves so that they're not so insecure? What are some tips that you would give those women? 3 tips.
3. Ooh, girl, that's on the spot. But I'm going to say my number 1 is always add value to yourself.
Oh, that's
because
a good
most
one.
of us are looking for the come up instead of focusing on how to be the come up. You know, that's why we find ourselves in like these different positions, and we want to say, you know, one of the things I say is that we teach queendom. You know, this is queendom come
Miss
here.
Telesa,
you know?
who are you? You have like the most amazing points. Okay, so point number 2.
So point number 2, I would say, accept both sides of yourself, because I think all of us have this side that we're not so proud of, and I'm focusing on that personally myself. It's like, be okay with who you were and understand that who you were is what made you who you are. And if you're not in a position where you have somebody that you're ashamed to look back on, and that's where you are now, just look at moving forward and take, you know, what you've learned from where you are and move forward. Because, you know, like I said, that's something I'm focusing on, because coming from an area where I did everything under the sun, sometimes it's a challenge to go back and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I said that. I can't believe that was my boyfriend in high school. Jesus, thank you for being a fan.
Right.
You know, and so those things sometimes can bring about shame, but then it's like, I have to look back on that and be like, that is what gave me the drive to be who I am today.
And that's why you have I just really love this high tea hats. You guys, I'm already going to get a ticket to come to this, because she has motivated me so much already sitting in this chair. So let's go ahead and get into that 3rd point that you were going to mention to our audience.
So the 3rd point I would say is do what I'm encouraging right now, and that is to get with a bunch of other women who are where you want to be. Surround yourself with positive-minded women. Surround yourself with women who empower you and not put you down, and make sure you stand away from, because a lot of times we think, well, I'm loyal, you know, to this person. You can be loyal from a distance, which means you can love them from a distance, but poison, if I put poison in your coffee, it doesn't matter how I put it in there, or if I put it in water, or how you swallow it, it's still poison.
Right.
So I think in order for us to grow, we got to be conscious of our environment. And sometimes we just have to cut off some people that we would rather not cut off. And that would be my biggest thing. You got to check your
Just let it go. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Well, you guys, you heard it here with Miss Telesa Wright. We're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we're going to talk about these awesome T-shirts that she has.
Yay.
Welcome back, you guys. And again, we are here with Miss Telesa Wright. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
All right. So tell us about, we're going to introduce Miss Nina Summers in just a moment, but go ahead and tell us a little bit about the T-shirts. You said before when we were on commercial that some of your friends would say how you would do all of these little sayings and that you decided to put some on a shirt. How did that happen?
Yeah, actually, they were saying, you should put that, girl, that needs to be a T-shirt. I'd buy that as a T-shirt. And one of my girlfriends said, if you don't put these sayings on a T-shirt, girl, I'm going to do it myself.
Oh, my goodness.
So she said, you have air rights. So if you want to do it, you better do it. Otherwise, I'm going to do it. And so then I thought, you know what? One of my favorite sayings is that I appear hard as a shell, but it's only because I'm protecting my pearls.
Absolutely.
You know, and so then I thought that would be my first T-shirt.
Well, let's invite Miss Nina Summers on so we can see what this gorgeous shirt looks like. Oh, Nina. Yes.
Yeah, and
Let's
I
see.
chose T-shirts
Mm-hmm.
because T-shirts, I think you can mix and match them. You can wear them with yoga pants and tennis shoes, or you can wear them
Yes.
with this is how I wear T-shirts, with heels and jeans and a blazer.
And
to
see,
work.
that's kind of like me too, because I like to get cute. But on the days when I don't want to dress up too much,
Yeah.
I just want to throw on some joggers, like you said, a
Yes.
cute pair of sneakers, and throw on a T-shirt that still makes me feel really confident. So
Yeah.
I really like that.
And you know what else is fun though? You can actually put that on with a skirt. I've worn it.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
I've worn it with the Band-Aid skirt and just
Okay.
in my heels and work it out, girl.
That
And some pearls. to
girl,
take it right
see,
on.
I need to come. I feel like I need to come and just shop in your closet because.
Somebody needs to, so I can replace stuff.
Oh, honey, I think that was an invite, so I might have to get your number after this and seriously do that. Okay, so go ahead and talk about some of these businesses that you have. I know you are such a busy woman, and you have so many things going on. I think you're a realtor, and what else? What else do you do?
So my husband and I own a real estate brokerage, Wright Team and Associates,
Okay.
in downtown Olive Branch. So that's out there on Pigeon Roost, and we're really
Nice.
excited about that. Olive Branch has been good to us since we left California. I'm a motivational speaker, so I do that. I like to empower women. Like I told you, sell real estate for a living, but I live to empower women. So I'm blessed to be able to do both. And as you know, I'm an author, which is so fun because I've been wanting to do that forever. And then I just said, I'm going to take my own advice to other women. You just got to be like Nike says and just do it.
Just do it.
You just got to do it. You know, once you get past the fear, the belly aches, and all that stuff. Somebody told me that's just your purging time. So once you get through
girl.
it, then you can go to the next level.
Don't we know it about that purging time? So when you started writing those books, was it something that was kind of difficult for you, or did you find it easy to just get a piece of paper and pen and just start writing, or how did that work?
I'm gonna tell you what happened is that I struggled over the years because I have so much on my mind. I'm like, I should write about this, or I should write about, one of the things that I say all the time is that the reason why I continue, even though I find myself pushed against the wall a lot, is because I bleed the need to see my people free, which is another T-shirt, and so I wanted to write about that, the bondages that we're in, and so many different things that I'm so passionate about. That I had a hard time finding that one thing that went together. And so this book came up because it was like consistent where women were not taking responsibility for where they were in their lives. And so Boss Lady Confessions, I said, if you're going to call yourself a boss lady, you got to understand what that looks like. It doesn't mean you have your own business all the time. It's an attitude. It's the way you carry yourself.
Exactly.
You're taking responsibility for where you are and what you're doing, and understanding that just because you were victimized doesn't mean you have to be a victim. You can take that cloak off and say that I'm going to do something with my life. I can take the pen from here and start writing my own story.
And even doing all of that is such a hard job. I mean, to me, if you can do that, you're definitely a boss, because taking all of that off, we talked about those insecurities and things like that. That literally can play with your mind. It can play with your emotions. And overall, it just is such a hard thing to do. So I really love that you did that book. And what's the name of it again?
It's called Boss Lady Confessions, which can be a little deceptive because some people think, oh, girl, we're finna read about all your business. No, ma'am. If you don't read it on Facebook, you're not going to read it in a book either.
Okay. Well, that's really cute.
It gives you, day by day, gives you a confession to make over yourself, because I do believe that if you change your words and change your mind, you'll change your actions.
Absolutely. Because I dance with myself in the mirror, honey. I tell my,
you're doing my little action rain dances, whatever you got to do to make you feel better.
Yeah. So tell our viewers where we can find this book. Is it online? Do you sell it in store, or where is it?
Well, we're online right now. I have a website, teawithladyt.com.
Lady T.
Tea with Lady T. I do so many plays on words with that T, girl. It works out. Just like our last name, Right. We can do it the thing. Right way, do it the right way. Right way to love, right?
Yes.
So it's the same thing with my name, T. And so, so teawithladyt.com.
All right. And also, they can purchase the shirts there.
Available there. And you can get tickets for the events because, like I was sharing with you earlier, we're going to start moving. So now there's going to be a new campaign. You guys look out for that. It's a new campaign coming, but I won't spill the beans right now.
Oh, but we're going to spill the tea, though, right?
See, I wasn't going to say that because, see, that's a part of what.
Okay.
Spilling the tea is a part of the tea.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back, and we're going to talk more about what's next with Lady T.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Monica Queen of AskQueen.com. Hair is an accessory, and how you choose to wear it should be fun and not feel like a life sentence. Be bold, brave, and beautiful. You can rock a shaved head, a fro, a roller set, or adorn your beauty with extensions. Remember, you are what you think you are. Don't let others decide for you. If you have any questions, please log on to AskQueen.com, the website below, for more info.
Greetings, I'm Javonna Love, the owner and creative designer of Handmade with Love 901, where you'll find unique jewelry pieces, crochet accessories, natural skincare products, ethnic attire, and exclusive artwork, all designed with the eccentric soul in mind. I also provide memorable paint parties and custom jewelry parties. Find and follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Handmade with Love 901, and visit my website www.handmadewithlove901.com and check out what's new. Peace, y'all.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Style Center. So, Miss Telesa, or Miss T, tell us about this event that you have coming up, and how long have you been doing this event?
Okay, so this is the 4th annual one. I actually did an event the first year I came back to Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
It was like a sense of urgency for me, so I started with 30 ladies, and now we, for the last 2 years, we've sold out at 100. Wow. And I was thinking about extending a little bit, to a little bit more women this year. So it takes place March 24th. I do them so consistent, 4th week in March every year. And so we do them from 2 to 5:30 because it's, it's a high tea, so it's all about the time. Mm-hmm. It's at Fountain South End. It's been at the same location year after year. So
that's really nice. So talk about, I know this is high tea. So when I think of high tea, I'm thinking, I want to come in with, my hat and my heels looking all really dolled up. So tell us about the dress code and some of the things that you've seen, like some of the best outfits that you've seen at the high tea.
Oh my goodness, girl, women come in there. I'm talking about, some of them are like relaxed and have on a cute hat. And then some of them come in there, baby, like they're Sunday's best.
Yes.
So me, I'm like a modern, I like the modern aspect. So you can find anything from traditional to like the 20-somethings, the 20s. Everybody dressed differently, but the thing that we all have in common is that we're dressed up. We come dressed to impress, have our hats on. One year we did a hat contest, and baby, when I tell you she came through with the hat, I was like, where do you make
that? So it was like a first Sunday type of ordeal.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And what was the prize for that? I know she was excited.
What did we give away for that? It was some boss lady gear, like some water bottles, all the little carry out.
Yeah. Are you going to do a contest again this year?
You know what? I was going to do a contest, but I don't know that we as women do as well with the hat contest. So I thought, some people are not as happy.
Yeah.
They didn't win, so I thought we'd stay away from those.
Okay.
For now.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's going to be a lot going on there, though. So we have a mini fashion show, and I wasn't going to spill the tea. I was going to surprise people, but I'm actually going to be introducing some trains. And the train is representative of transportation. We're always moving, and it carries others with you. So that is going to be a part of my brand, and I'm going to be selling those. And it's going to be just an attachable train. If you want it to be dressed down and wear jeans, you can attach that extra all year, baby.
You are so
extra
clever, and honey, I'm all for the extraness, so I definitely need one of those trains too.
So it's gonna be fun because if you want to just put on a bodycon and then have a dramatic train behind it, you can do that and take it off. So it's like a belt, anything can be dressed up or dressed down. So it can be jeans attached to it, or it could be, a gown. It's just whatever you want to do with it, but it's gonna be a part of my brand. So I'm gonna be introducing it, offering it to women. So we can be dramatic, or we can be less than dramatic. So,
absolutely. So people can wear jeans to the event as long as it's really dressed up?
No.
Not at the event.
Just the train not at my event.
Not at the event, you guys. Do not come with denim jeans.
No jeans.
Or no jeans.
But yeah, so it's just something that I decided that I wanted to start putting in on my wardrobe. And so then I said, you know what, I can introduce this to ladies because I think that we all like to be a little extra sometimes.
Yes,
Why not? You know?
absolutely.
It's gonna be one life to live.
So you talked about, moving to California, you came back to Mississippi, and you started this event 4 years ago. So we've already talked about the success because you started with 30 people and moved up to 100 people. So is this something that you see that you're going to start traveling with, or?
Oh, yeah. I'm so extremely excited about that. So this year is going to be my first year, and I'm just going to Little Rock. So that's the one I added.
Girl.
And then hopefully as we,
That's a whole other state. It's not just Little Rock.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So, so I'm going to be, like I intend to add Alabama and some other different places that, that we can travel, and we can just do tea with tea. So that's the brand. That's where we're going. But this is my home. So I wanted to give an opportunity for us, because I know that for me growing up, I grew up in Broadmoor Apartments. That was the place. My grandmother still lives there now, and that's in Byhalia. And I knew that I wanted to do so much, and I had so much in me, but I didn't have the resources. I didn't know where to go, and I didn't know how to get started. So I thought, certainly these girls are doing the same thing I was doing. I was a teen mother, running around, didn't have no direction, didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to do it. And so I thought, you know what, if you get a group of women together that are all looking to go forward, they can help each other.
Exactly.
And so you just, put people in a position where they're comfortable with who they are, and then they extend their hand.
Okay.
So that's what queendom is about, learning how to hold your crown and learn how to crown your sister. And I was telling my husband, I said, I like the idea of straightening your sister's crown, but sometimes we can avoid that if we would have just helped our sister put her crown on in the first place.
Exactly.
So then we don't need to straighten it. It's already straight.
Honey, she is clever, and I love everything about Miss Wright. So also, let's go ahead and jump into, now that we've kind of talked about the event. So did you say we're going to have a fashion show at this event? Is that what I heard?
It's a part of my event. I do it every time. Sometimes, like the last one was a mother-daughter event.
Okay.
And
it's the fourth week of every March, is what you said. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what we'll keep it consistent like that in Mississippi, and then I'll just be adding the dates,
Mississippi girl.
Yes. I'm a Southern girl that done touched a little bit of Cali.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and I just think that, this is something that should be shared, the sister circle. I want to build a sister circle. I want to see us get together and be like every other culture and lift each other up, because I feel like we have we have a superpower that we haven't even tapped into.
And I say that all the time. I feel like Black women have such a superpower. Like, we're already strong and we're already so amazing. If we could all just as a whole just tap into that, lifting each other up and being there for each other. Like, I see with so many other cultures, they're always there for each other.
They don't even have to like each other. I say
they don't
that
even
every
have
event.
to like each other.
You don't have to like her to go in there and buy her dress.
Right. You might like the dress. You may not like her.
And that's all I care about. If I like your dress and I practice what I preach, I'll go and buy something. I got a piece. I won't even say what it is because she might be watching.
Ooh!
I have a piece, and the girl doesn't necessarily care about me that much. I don't know why, but she doesn't. But she had a piece, and I was like, I love that. Just because she don't like me don't mean I can't like that piece. So I march up in there, be like, hey, girl, and purchase it. I'm supporting her business.
Absolutely.
Because I have no reason. If I would have bought that from anybody else, why not buy it from her? I practice what I preach. So, we don't have to like each other to support each other. We don't have to open our arms up necessarily to somebody to practice group economics. We have to learn how to build each other up, because a lot of us are held back because of our lack of resources, and we fail to realize that being resourceful is what we need to do.
And that's how we're going to, even with being resourceful with each other in our own community, whenever you shop with each other, that's just going to build your community. It may not help you right then and there, but down the road, it's possibly going to help you. So definitely purchasing from, our sisters. Like, I want to see everybody win. There's so many.
We can all eat.
Yes, there's so many amazing people out here that are doing so many things, and we don't even know about it. But if you just post it on social media, if you just go like the post, go reshare the post, you don't have to go to the event, but just sharing it is going to help, because it's going to possibly help someone else.
Exposure. And I have to add this, and also learn that you supporting the difference in me supporting you and you supporting me. Because sometimes our sisters will they'll come to us when they need a discount or when they don't want to pay, but then they'll go to somewhere else and pay full price when they get all the money. So that's not you supporting me, that's me supporting you. So if I have to give you a ticket to come to my event every time and you're eating the food and stuff, actually you're not supporting me, I'm supporting you. You just took a seat that somebody that bought a ticket.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I love to give, but I just see that in all areas, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, if my brother cuts hair and he does it for free, when I got money, why would I go and give the money to another barber if he's doing it for free? To me, the way I see it is, let me support him when I do have the resources, just like he supports me when I don't.
Exactly.
And so I feel like we need to really work on that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
No discount. It's 2019.
No discounts in 2019. I love that. And I love this train idea, girl. So, all right. So now that we have this train, because I know I'm going to get mine, I have to get my ticket to come to the event. Can we get the tickets online, or where can we get the tickets?
Yeah, the tickets are also available online at Tea with Tea.
Tea with Tea.
Wait a minute. Tea with Lady Tea.
Tea with Lady Tea.
.com.
.com.
So you can get them there. They actually take you back to Eventbrite, so you can actually go there as well. And it's teawithladytea.eventbrite.com.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching us on today. We have just finished our interview with Miss Lady T, Miss Telesa Wright, and we hope for you guys to stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
We appreciate you guys rocking with us for this episode of the Style Center. Next week, we're going to have a very special guest that's going to teach us how to bring out our inner sexy. Be sure to check your local listings every Wednesday night to see when the Style Center is airing in your city.
And be sure to stay stylish.
See you.